What's up, guys? And welcome back. Um, the game isn't really important. Uh, just kind of came back. It's been a good minute since I played anything for the channel, to be honest. Last thing I did was that video on Vanguard, which my opinions have uh been relatively the same since. Uh, I still like the game. I think it's pretty fun. I'm more of a Battlefield purist now. Ever since 2042 came out. I've been playing more 2042. And I know a lot of people are kind of like, why would you play 2042 over Vanguard or like Battlefield 5? I don't know. I like Battlefield 2042. That's not important. Um, we're just vibing, you know. Uh, what's changed since then? What I've been doing since then? I bought a Series S. I got some new headphones, which for some reason you can hear every single thing that I do when I move, for some reason. Uh, so, yeah. Now we're just kind of vibing. Let me turn this down a little bit. I know a lot of like different announcements for games have come out. A lot of different opinions on games have come out. Uh, we're getting closer and closer to some new release dates. Um, Elden Ring got pushed back. I'm one of the people who's kind of upset about that. Um, that's okay though. Can't be too mad. You know, it is what it is. They really want to polish their game, so I can't be disrespectful towards that. Um, I wanted to play Guardians of the Galaxy. Apparently, my PC decides that it doesn't want to run it, so can't play it. Uh, but I heard it was a good game. I know a lot of people have been saying that it's way better than Avengers, which I'm glad. There's no but to that sentence, but you know, it's just, I'm glad. Uh, I know I started a bunch of different games for the channel, and then I ultimately just never recorded them. Or like, I'm sorry, not never recorded them, but like I just kind of stopped um, editing them. I didn't think they were really good. I probably should have just kept them. Ain't really too big a problem. Should have just kept them the way they are. A lot of times, like, editing is just super fucking tiring and exhausting, so, you know, forgive me for that. I don't really have a lot of things to say, to be honest with you. I've been playing Halo. Halo's pretty good. I think the campaign is doing a good job with what it wants to do. Um, I still think that the gameplay feels off to me. I mean, I guess you could say I'm becoming better at the game the more I play it, obviously, but still something about it just doesn't feel right to me. The campaign has more of the spirit of Halo than the multiplayer does, in my opinion. Oh, great, my game crashed. Right, so, anyway. um, I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't really remember what I was talking about. to be honest with you. I think I was talking about how I like Battlefield 2042 more than like Vanguard, or I'm enjoying it more than Vanguard. I think I was saying something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. Um, I do want to make some gameplay uh, videos for y'all on both Vanguard and 2042, just because I can, and it'd be fun. I think that I think both games are just a lot better when you're playing with friends. So like I'll have to get like some friends involved and play some of that, or both of them. Mostly just Call of Duty, because I don't think anybody else really plays. At least none of my friends play Battlefield like that. Nonetheless, this is New World, by the way. And I don't know if I ever talked about New World on my channel. Probably not. But it's fun. I have fun with it. I think it's a good game. It has potential. I think that there's a lot of things that need to be fixed and added in terms of like the gameplay loop. I think the gameplay loop is pretty boring in my opinion. But then again, it's also like more of a modern RuneScape. So like I'm not super bored with it. It's just it does get boring. So that's why I don't really recommend this game to people unless you have a group that you're playing with and you want something new. Or if you're tired of Final Fantasy 14, which I know a lot of people play 14, including myself. I've also played Final Fantasy 11, which I've come to actually really enjoy, surprisingly, despite being a fucking complete, like, dork when it comes to it. Like, I don't know shit about what I'm doing in 11. Everything is so, like, hard to understand in that game. But yeah, New World is definitely a fun game if you have the right people to make it fun, I say. If you're playing by yourself, excuse me, if you're playing by yourself, you probably won't have a ton of fun. That's just my opinion. You just probably won't have a lot of fun playing it by yourself. I play MMOs by myself, so I'm kind of used to doing a lot of content alone. Or, I guess, so, yeah, solo content. I'm kind of just used to that. I'm used to, like, waiting around in queues by myself. So, like, for me, it's not too big a deal. But if you're somebody who really enjoys, like, doing things that very moment, yeah, you should probably play this with a group. I don't think there really are queues like that in this game. For, like, dungeons or nothing. You kind of just walk up and do whatever you want to do. But, yeah. The problem with this game is that, like, the real game kind of starts once you've gotten to a high enough level to, you know, be good at PvP. Because that's when, like, the real game starts. But getting to that point can be kind of grindy and annoying. Or repetitive, depending on who you ask. If you enjoy, like, hardcore PvP, like, looting games, like DayZ, or like, Ark, I guess that would be one. Ark would be one. Atlas, like, yeah, this game might not be for you, because they kind of turned away from the hardcore aspect. It still does have, like, the PvP, but it's, you know, like, gear-based PvP, but it's not, like, loot anymore. Like, you can't, like, kill me when I'm, like, farming and then like take all my shit. You can't do that anymore. But I think it was like back in like alpha or beta, like you were able to do that. Which I mean is respect, but I feel like they should have some servers that are dedicated to hardcore. Um, that's just my opinion. I think that games that have shit. I think that games that have like PvP as like one of their like main selling points should definitely make uh like PvP sections as well, like as the overworld. And by PvP sections, I'm talking about like a team deathmatch or like a capture the flag, you know, things like that. Like Neverwinter has something like that. Final Fantasy 14 kind of has something like that. I haven't really played PvP in a while in 14. I played it like once, and then I just kind of forgot about it. It's not really a good PvP game, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, like, you know, things like that, like game modes, I guess would be the right word. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I think it's like having like objectives in PvP settings makes it a little bit more fun. But that's just me. I don't know. It's kind of like Destiny 1. I feel like Destiny 1 was a good example of that, even though it's not really an MMO game. I guess yeah, it's a shared world shooter, I think it's called, that people call it. I don't fucking know. I don't play Destiny anymore. I haven't played it since, well, I haven't enjoyed playing it since like it first came out. I don't think I probably will enjoy it again, unless like Destiny 3 comes out and it happens to have the spirit of Destiny 1 when that first dropped. But I doubt that'll ever fucking happen again, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. MMOs are very common genre nowadays, and it's kind of becoming tasteless when you mention, oh, I play an MMO. And yeah, it's like it's starting to become tasteless because now you have so many games that consider themselves MMOs and they're not. You know, like I wouldn't say GTA Online is an MMO. Yeah, I don't think I'd consider it an MMO at all. Same thing with Red Dead or Destiny or The Division, which I don't even think anybody plays The Division anymore. I wouldn't consider those MMOs. I wouldn't consider even like DayZ an MMO, and some people would probably beg to differ. But yeah, those are kind of just like my thoughts on things, I guess, lately. There's not really a lot to talk about in terms of gaming, you know. It's kind of just like it's been kind of like lax, you know. Nothing really important has spawned from gaming lately, or nothing that we should talk about. So I guess we'll leave it at that for now. I'll see what happens, and you know, I'll report whatever I need to report for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you real soon.